saw his eyes, they parted wild. For the house always, for the house always, house always wins. For the house always.
First off, before I get into anything, what the fuck was that main event? The rest of the show was good. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna criticize the show. You know, like the fights as a whole. But Jesus fucking Christ, that fucking 17 seconds. I joked because my woman loves Gina Carano, and I joked with her. I said, you know, want me to eat you out while we fucking hey, what's up, Kabal? Want me to eat you out while we watch the fucking Gina Carano Ronda Rousey fight, right? And I made a joke with her, right? I was like, that fight would have been over. What, 17 seconds, right? We would have fucking. I think I probably would have just been mid lick, and it would have been over. Like, what the fuck? Um, I don't know. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. But like I said, the fight as a like the show as a whole, like the other fights were good. So I can't knock the show as a whole. I also love that the ads were longer than the actual match that happened right after this. Again, I would like to question the integrity of this match. I know these fights don't like MMA fights, they don't go for super duper long, but yeah. But oh my god, I was talking to Will and Dragon about it, about the outcome. I'm like, but you know, it could be worse. I could have paid like 50 or $60 for this show, and yeah, it could have been worse. So I can't really like I watched it through Netflix. I paid the money and all that good shit. So, you know, but some before I get into everything, some what do you call it? Advertisement. I'm not like I said. I probably won't be long or live long tonight. Hopefully, if I can, an hour again, just because honestly, I'm gonna game for a little bit, and after I'll probably go into bed. I'm kind of like it's let's see, Comic Con. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Cabal. That's what's up. Anyway, some content stuff coming. Well, of course, David Risen will be coming tomorrow, or today. It's about to be midnight. Um, the roast of Arthur Woodson will happen tomorrow night. That'll be at I think 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Wrestling with the Devil will be live on Monday at 2 p.m. We'll have that, and then and that'll be by the way, Dragon. That will be the final Wrestling with the Devil, like a weekly aspect. We'll have Wrestling with the Devil every other Monday. I need to figure out what the next episode is going to be about. Maybe a Q&A. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Actually, yeah, because I needed to do a Q&A one. So we'll do that probably in 2 weeks. So yeah. I've also gotten the format for the most part for the Outcast already set up. I will probably make that announcement soon. Yeah, he is, Cabal. I will most likely be. Actually, I will say a few things. We have a few topics we're going to discuss. Of course, the in memoriam section with all the people we've lost last year due to controversy. We're going to look back on things of what happened since the last time the Outcast was on air. What else are we going to talk about? We're going to have the full inductions to the Hall of Che and the date of when the Hall of Che will take place. It will be on an Outcast episode, but you will find out what episode it is. And yeah, some new games I'm going to start, mainly for Beauregard. I'm very curious if we can get any answers out of him. But yeah. So yeah, so that is, and it'll be good for the chat. Try to get more chat engagement for these shows. Anyway, I think that's really about it. I am currently also putting the rest of the groceries up, mainly the sodas. I may actually do a little bit of cleaning while I am streaming, because in that way I can be a little productive. What are we doing tomorrow? I don't think we're doing much. Like, I work tomorrow. That's really about it. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got a big bag of fucking detergent. I forgot. Shit. I taught the wife the great ideas of future proofing your stuff, or getting you a bunch of shit to last you a lot longer. Anyway, so let's see. I still have to Requiem. I liked it. I liked the trailer for the movie. I've heard the complaints, but I'm have faith in Zach Kreger with special weapons and Barbarian. But anyway, I'm going to get into the conversation of this stream. So for those of you who missed it earlier, I did a stream where I reached out to Jordan via email. And after that, I said what I said in the email. Also read some of the stuff that he was saying to another person, which I did post in my community posts. So if you want to see it, you can look there. And there was a mutual party that was trying to get us to conversate. And as I am always someone, and I'll be outside. I don't have my phone with me, and I'm on my headset. So if I don't read your chat, don't be alarmed. I will read it in due time. But what was I saying? Yes. So like we had a mutual party trying to try to get me and Jordan to talk, and at first he wanted to do it behind the scenes, which I was like, yeah, sure, if you really want to, but it's not going to end. It's going to be it's going to be recorded for context purposes. He did the same thing with me a few years ago. So I ended the stream, and for some reason, due to how fucking bipolar he is, apparently, he went back and forth on what he wanted to do it, then he didn't want to do it, then he said I blew it even though he knew I was live. He said I blew it the moment that I went live. He hoped that he was asking me if it was worth it. I don't even it was fucking weird, right? I've told a few people behind the scenes that call is probably not going to end well. It's going to end up like what do you call it, the Eric Lima call. But something interesting happened, but also very laughable. One of the mutual friends, I was talking to him on the phone, and I just point blank asked him, can you ask him what the reason was why? Because I'm still not 100% sure why we had, in the grand scheme of things, right? I had my issues, but I was willing to work him out. He just needed to pay his penance. So I was like, okay, I want to know what the reason is. Because if it was fucking with him, I really didn't do anything that I don't normally do with anybody else. He just needs to grow thicker skin. So I thought, okay, is it that? If so, you gotta grow thick skin. If it's my woman, you gotta stop being a cuck. And if it's the Princess Diamond situation, you gotta stop being a simp. So I thought, okay, maybe it's one of those reasons, right? I was like literally thinking what the reasons could be. So I asked the mutual party. I said, hey, can you ask him? I'm just curious. I was like, okay. So he asked him the mutual person asked Jordan, and Jordan responded. Oh, just to follow up on the stream from earlier, but I did comment on the fight earlier or that happened. We're getting McGregor back, by the way, in UFC, so I know some people may be excited for that, some people may not, but it'll be very interesting. I think it's in July. So yeah. Anyway, back to it. So the mutual friend asked Jordan, so why did you cut him off? Why have you gone all scorched earth? Because I told him, I said, I just don't, like, me personally. Like, again, do I really give a fuck at the end of the day? No, not really. But I was just curious because it feels like it's worse than even back in the day when we were fucking going scorched earth on each other. But now it's like, fuck, I'm not even going that wild. Well, well, found out. And it is, if that is the reason, it is the dumbest reason I have heard for a reason why you have a falling out with somebody in history, at least in that I know. I have I have heard some dumb reasons, and unfortunately, I didn't get elaboration because this is something that I feel like needs elaboration on because it doesn't make any sense, and I'll explain to you why. Jordan said the reason why he cut me off was because of the drama that was going on with he mentioned sloppy for some weird reason. Um, the drama that was going on. I don't know if he also meant Ulysses or Arthur or what. I don't know. Because I even pointed all that out. Well, there's no issue between me and Sloppy as of right now, as far as I know. I was just on his stream, I think with Dragon and ZTB just recently. Um, if he's referring to the shit that happened last year, that was before Arthur got exposed for being a predator defender or a pedophile defender. So I don't really, and that was in September with the Arthur thing. So it happened like a month prior. Ironically enough, Jordan and I did a video, a stream that I think David was in, talking about the situation with Sloppy and I when we had issues. Like I said, we're not buddies. We were never buddies. But like the issues kind of went away within a month. Mind you, Jordan and I didn't have our falling out till January. So the timeline doesn't make sense as to the explanation. It is like, so now if he's referring to, let's see. Yeah, it's a long story, but like, let's see. Let me see real quick. I just want to double check something. Give me 1 second. If I don't respond to everybody, it's only because I'm away. I'm gonna go smoke. I don't have my phone with me, but I'm waiting. I'm looking to see if I got any messages. Okay, no. All right. So anyway. All right. So like, it doesn't make any sense if that's the reason. Now, if he's referring to the issues between me and Ulysses, Ulysses started that. I just finished it. The Arthur thing, that wouldn't make any sense either. So I really think he doesn't like, he literally just cut me or wanted to nothing to do with me in that way for really no reason, because I've openly stated why I wanted nothing to do with Jordan. It was multiple things, and I explained that in the email that I sent him, along with reading it to y'all earlier. So among also other things like him disrespecting my wife and stuff like that, but him crying to grown men like a certain ogre would do, you know. So I don't know what the Like it baffles me. It really does baffle me if that's his reason, because it doesn't make any sense. Like let's go back for a moment. He was one of the main people that was encouraging me, not saying he was telling me, but he was encouraging me to with the whole when the war with me and the BHC happened. Jordan was one of the people that was encouraging me. And also, like, let's be real here. It doesn't make sense. Like even we don't go back. Let's look at it from a different perspective. If his reason for cutting me off was because of drama, then he should cut half his friends off if that's the case, who do even worse drama than I do. So it doesn't like Eric Lima should have been cut off months ago if that's the case. So it doesn't make any sense. And even just the outside of that, the timeline doesn't add up. So me and Sloppy had issues last year around maybe August or July, I can't remember. But those issues wrapped up pretty quickly. We're back on neutral terms, right? We interact with I interact with him on his streams and all this other stuff, right? Jordan and I didn't have a falling out till January of 2026. The stuff with Sloppy and me was like 2025 in August, July, August, somewhere around there. So that doesn't make any sense. If it was the Ulysses thing, that doesn't make any sense. Because why would he be upset at me for going after Ulysses after all the shit he was doing not only to me but to fucking um who was it? Fucking even him when Ulysses made comments about his brother. Arthur wouldn't make any sense because, well, it's Arthur. So, like, and I wasn't really beefing with anybody else at that time. Or if I was, it was like short, like, hell, that was the period where I was actually trying to not feud with that many people. Like I was, like I made, like me and Kevin are, like we're not buddies, but we fucking don't fuck with each other like we used to. CTV and me are cordial to one another, but we're not friends. I was actually trying to have less enemies. Like the enemies I have, I'm cool with. I'm fine with. I don't like, you know. But it doesn't like the timeline, like just everything. And even if that was the reason, it's a contradiction along with that because of the fact that he fucking what's what I'm looking for? He would have to cut off half his friends. So I don't really understand that. Um my guesstimate, my fucking explanation of it, like again, I was baffled. But also I was laughing. I was literally laughing my ass off during when the mutual friend told me in a call. I was laughing my ass off just because I was so dumbfounded. But here's the thing, right? Like if it was the Princess Diamond thing, I may have understood that in a way, even though it was his fault. If it was the trolling, like when I was talking like busting his balls, while I think he should grow thick skin, he like there could be a reason behind that. The even with my woman, although he did deserve that. Actually, that one is his fault too. When my woman basically made him her bitch and made him swear and almost cried. Like all those things could have had some sort of fucking, or even me criticizing him for how he handled the Princess Diamond thing. Any of that, any of that could have made more sense. Those are basically some of the reasons why I cut him off. But it would have been like there was like a plethora of different of other reasons that could have at least helped his case. This makes him look like a fucking idiot. Like I know why he probably picked that because that's all he can pick because everything else like he knows in his heart of hearts. While yes, I did play my fair share in the issues between me and him and the building issues. I will admit that. He he knows deep down, he will never admit this, but he knows that he was basically fully at fault. Like, did I bust his balls for him to pay his penance for what he did? Sure, but a lot of what happened between him and I was his fault. So, like I said, I really don't understand, and it goes back to what I said about not taking accountability. And this is why I can never be cool with him ever again. Even if one day he comes up to me and says, "Hey man, I'm sorry," I can't accept his apology, nor will I forgive him. Did he kill my cat or something? No, but it's just like as a some like nothing he did was really that. But when I told this to David earlier, I said, saying you accept his apology and forgive him gives him some sort of power. And you may ask why. Well, in his mind, as long as he's forgiven or his apology is accepted, he's cleansed of all wrongdoing. Even though sometimes that's not how it works. Like a parent could forgive a killer for killing their kid, but doesn't mean they're exonerated of all their crimes, of all their sins. It just means that, I guess a parent is the bigger person, but in his mind he believes he is exonerated. He believes he is free of his of the issues. And I've said that someone like someone like him who has apologized multitude of times, time and time again. And I'll be honest, some people are unfortunately easily weak to do that. Like when ZTB and me had our final bit of closure on Sloppy Stream, I could have easily just said, "Yeah, let's try to rebuild our friendship. Let's try to do this. Let's try to do that." Right? But I was like, "No. Why do I need to do that? I'm good with the people I have. I will be cordial with ZTB. I'll talk to him and we'll have a good conversation, like on the streams that he's on. I may even pop if ever he goes live. I may pop into his stream. I don't mind doing that. But as far as anything else past that, I'm just it's like me and Kevin. If Kevin and I or if Kevin wanted to be friends again, I would tell him no because we could be cordial with each other, but I don't like both of us don't forget the things we said and did to each other. Same goes with Bio. There's a difference between being like cordial and being friends or being like I wouldn't even consider them acquaintances. It's just the idea that we are I don't need them in my life. I don't need them in my atmosphere, if you will. Like again, if they come in here, if they want to talk or whatever, that's fine. But like outside of that, that's as far as it will go. And that's just That's me. I've learned over the last year, maybe more, but definitely in the last year. I don't mind having a lot of people who watch me or subscribe, support the show, but I like to keep my circle small and all that. I've learned not. I'm good with the people I have around me, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I could have easily done that, like in terms of talking to to being friends with some of these people if they wanted to. And I could have done that, and I was like, I don't. It is not something that I need to do. Notice some people I've never apologized to, nor have I openly forgiven them if they've apologized to me because, you know, I'm not a like I'm not a man I'm not a man who will forgive everybody or accept everybody's apology. That's just how I am. I don't believe in forgiving everyone. Let's see. Male cow guys lesson after being nude. Damn, what the fuck? What's up, Muscle Zombie? Let's see. Let's see. I want to see what the chat has said. Um, I'm looking at the chat real quick. Okay, so shower beer never knew that was a term. Did you try it actually? Let's see. I feel people who do that also jerk off at work. I wish my woman was awake right now in the restroom. I would hope. See, folks like Will and myself, we are over this drama. We won't bite our tongues. Kudos to him. We just find it all exhausting. Let's see. Yeah, Mom. No, actually, I don't on the chat. She can actually chat from my understanding. I'll double check. Um, I would more prefer her son actually, if anything, but it is what it is. Give me a second. I'm just gonna double check because I don't think I have her blocked. I think I unblocked her a while back actually. Let me see. Let me go to my settings. Is it settings? Let me go to my community moderation. All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm double checking right now just to be on the safe side, but let me see. I'm just gonna use the mouse. Do you need to go out, Hanji? Probably take out in a minute. Just give me a second. I'm just checking my thing. Show 19 more. Hey, I forgot I have a lot of people blocked, but it's like Peter Gilmore and shit like that. No, I do not have her blocked. I just double checked on my thing. All right, let me see. Not he was on Sloppy's thing, but that's the main thing to say. Want to be a daddy or the mom is a cheater. Anyway, going back to right, I'll respond to your comments in a minute. But yeah, I just really don't know. It's like I really am flabbergasted by everything. First off, like the fucking constantly going to other men and crying about issues between all that, right? I just like you don't see me constantly going to other people, be like, oh my god, this guy's being mean to me. Do we sometimes talk about certain situations going on YouTube? Sure. I'm not saying we don't. It's just the idea that we don't fucking linger with it. And or we don't go and I don't go and cry about it and try to get the other guy, my mutual friend, to fucking go and handle stuff. It's like earlier when someone asked me, "Hey, do you want me to go try to see if Jordan will come on in?" And I was like, "Sure." He offered to do it. I didn't ask him or anything like that. That's just, and all that. But my point is that I just can't believe that was a reason as to why, because it's so dumbfounded. It doesn't make any sense. And I know that's the reason why is because he doesn't have a legit reason. It's like what happened with David. He did it for nothing. Because literally, what did I do to Jordan Little in the last year, or uh since we were friends again, that was so unforgivable? Like, he forgave me for talking shit about his brother back in the day. But yet, so think about that for a moment. Think about that for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. He forgave me for fucking doing that. Now, I forgave him for some of the stupid shit he said, but again, I had more of a reason to cut him off than he did. But think of it that way. He forgave me for talking shit about his brother back in the day, but now, like, it's because I was doing drama. Again, it doesn't make any sense. Again, some of his friends do more drama than I do. Which, again, I'm not criticizing them, at least not anymore, but it's just the idea that it doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. And then, again, I bring up Eric Lima, who's been doing drama for a good portion of the last 4 months. Maybe not right now, but he has been. So again, none of it makes sense. It's fascinating to me because I'm like, but again, like I said, it all leads back to lack of accountability. Lack of accountability, which is one of the reasons why I basically told him the ugly truth as to what happened. Like, I've openly stated, even if me and him didn't have the falling out at that time, we would have had the falling out within probably that same month for a different reason. And that was because we were going to let him go from the Outcast, he was going to be replaced by my woman. And he said, and I quote, "Keep her as far away from me as possible, except the time that I pop in the stream that I clearly see she's in, and I'll chit chat. She wants nothing to do with you. She made it clear. She literally was going to hold up the end of your bargain, since you didn't have the balls to do it yourself, since you already went back on your word on that." So I told her, when I asked her if she wanted to be on the show, I let her know that he was not going to be on. If anything, he was going to be in the chat, but he was never going to be allowed on the show. And I feel like that would have bothered him to a point where he would have tried to cut me off for that reason. See, he couldn't even use the bros before hoes situation like thing because of the fact that he basically went back. He was choosing a hoe before a bro with the Princess Diamond thing. So to be fair, it would, like, either way it wouldn't have mattered. Again, I show you all this. I show you all the messages, or I tell you all what's going on, just to show, because I know there's some people who think Jordan is being unnecessarily attacked. He's being attacked for no reason. Oh, he's a good little boy. He's not doing anything wrong. He's not even mentioning me or doing anything. even when he was offered the opportunity to fucking possibly reach some kind of positive outcome, again, I would never become friends with him, nor would I. Like it would have ended up like the Eric Lima call. I already know that, but would have been some great fucking television, if you will. But when there was an opportunity for an olive branch, for a ceasefire, he rejected it, which he has every right to do so. I'm not criticizing him for saying no. I can criticize him for being a bitch, but can't criticize him for backing out. But but it all goes like basically he had the opportunity to end it and he chose not to. Sound familiar? I know a certain ogre who also was given that olive branch multitude of times and either fucked it up or backed out. So so in retrospect, it like but just didn't just see let me see who's commenting right now. Let's see. Let me see real quick. Was that you sharing the stream for tomorrow, Caucasian? Let me see. I'm gonna check real quick so I can figure out what you're sharing. Let's see. Oh, the okay, I see what that was. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let me read. Okay, so I'll give you a quick rundown, Will. We actually tried, Will, regarding this. Hell, fuck it, I'll say his name. Dragon tried to mediate a conversation between me and Jordan. And Jordan backed out and he said he blamed it on the stream that I did. And then when he was asked by someone else what the issue was, it was kind of the dumbest thing. Let me go back to the okay, we're talking about otaku now. Okay. All right, so let me get my phone. I think it's charged enough that I can actually talk. Wife's passed out asleep, so I want to leave her be for the time being. Let me see. I want to check Discord real quick. Oh, okay. All right. So anyway. All right. So I'll basically reread you what I said in the email as to why I cut Jordan off. Give me a second. I think did I move it to trash? I think I did. I'm gonna have to. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is why I told Jordan, and this will be for Will since he was asking about the beef. I said this was to Jordan. I sent this email to him at 3:36 p.m. Central Time Saturday. I said this is going to be my one and only email to you. Now, if you respond, which I doubt, that's one thing. But I've seen the emails. I've seen the messages, and I find it interesting how you never really take accountability for anything and blame me for our fallout. Now, I will admit I did my fair share. However, I'll list the reasons why we had the fallout and remind you of what really happened. Number one, the Princess Diamond situation. You know exactly why that's number one. When you were against me and going hard for my ex-wife, I could forgive you for not knowing any better. But what irritated me was you had the nerve to call me a brother and toss me aside for some chick that you didn't really know. Basically, I was doing a parody, I think at the time, this is back in, I think August, September, somewhere around there. I did a thing with doing a parody of back when ZTB, me and him were having issues, ZTB and Eric Melendez. And a girl by the name of Princess Diamond came in and said she was offended as a black woman and was trying to call me racist. And then Jordan and his cronies were basically demanding me to apologize and were, although they were laughing at the beginning of the, I know, Dragon. I almost fucked up and said it even while I was reading it. Anyway. And basically, then they were trying to punish me for what happened. And David had to basically tell them what you're doing is wrong. And then Jordan promised basically to appear on a stream when me and ZTV were going to have our conversation, but he never did. And I just told him that I'm just going to bust your balls right now until I feel like you've learned your lesson. But basically, that was the gist of what happened. Number two, the other, David, for mistreating him and blocking him the way you did. I don't care what excuse you have. I was there to pick up the pieces after what you, William the Conqueror, and Brandon did to him, after all he did for every single one of you. Let's see. Because basically Jordan blocked David for no reason. He was paranoid. He thought he was against it, but then he also says he was trying to teach him a lesson. Again, he contradicts himself left, right, and center. But it got to the point where David got really emotional due to that because of everything that he was going through in his personal life, and Jordan just not giving a fuck. Next thing was for lack of communication. Whatever was going on at the time was your issue. However, the fact that you always say whatever issue you have, let's talk about it, but you never did. You took my jokes too literally, and that's not my fault. Eric Lima. That was reason number 4. Unfortunately, Eric caused a lot of the issues that are still ongoing. This was after me and Jordan had fun, but if he's wondering why me and him had a like why I'll make jokes still about him regarding Jordan. That are still ongoing because Eric doesn't know when to shut up. He's not built for this like I am. But fighting in your and Brandon's honor makes you a target. I have a feeling as to who's been attacking y'all, but while I don't condone it, I don't pity y'all either because Eric brought it onto himself, and unfortunately, he's brought it to y'all's doorstep too. That's why I call him Peter Gilmore 2.0. And the 5th and final reason is lack of accountability. You've never see. What's up, Darkles? How you doing? You have never truly taken accountability for anything you've done. You use people to fight your battles and such, and at the end of the day, you're not truly sorry for what happened to David. If you were, the person he was messaging at this earlier today, nor my stream would have needed to be the catalyst for you to doing this. By the way, if anybody, well, let's see, are they saying anything bad? Okay, yeah, just leave them be unless they do anything. Okay, anyway, let's see. And I advise David not to accept the apology, but whatever decision he makes, I will respect because he is more of a man than you ever will be. I was referring to like David being more of a man than Jordan will, or being more of a man than Jordan ever will be. And I said, now what happens? What happens now? Nothing really, just telling you what the real reasons are. And don't worry, you don't have to screenshot this to blank David or blank because I'll do it myself. Basically, because he's been crying to mutual friends of mine about me making fun of him or something, whatever. And so I basically told him I'll send him the emails that I just sent you myself. Because I'll do it myself. I'll send this to you through my second email as well in case this one is blocked. But nonetheless, I don't hate you. I just feel sorry for you. And if you really want to be left alone, then don't watch. Don't be informed because now I can make money off of everyone that I have an issue with if need be. So with that, have a nice life. Take care. And just know this is how a real man takes care of business. And of course, I didn't hear nothing back from Jordan after that. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Enzio? How you doing, man? I'm not surprised how they treated David because remember how bad they treated Andrew when he lost his job and he was acting more sad. Yeah, you're right there. You're right there. It's a fucking I don't get it. Right? It's like, but those are like the list of reasons. Also with him disrespecting my wife. That was another thing. Multitude of times. Again, Jordan trying to give me certain advice what to do with my woman when he's never had one himself, and the motherfucker got catfished. So don't really like I don't really think I need advice from someone who can easily get catfish in the year 2026. You know, who is as addicted to the internet as Jordan is. So how long have I been live for actually? I've had to be live almost well, almost alive an hour. I may actually go for the full hour. Huh, well you know. I'm not even gonna try. Same. From what I've heard, Romanov, I don't fully know, because there's speculation that he did it while he was with Jade or something. I may message because apparently this info was also coming from ITB, so we're getting a lot of like multiple people hearing it from multiple people. So we gotta get down to the root of this. I probably will. Then again, whether he got a bitch pregnant or not, I don't really care because well like with how he is like I'm most certainly confident he is going to be if he's already a piece of shit woman abuser he's going to be even worse as a parent. Just saying, that's all I'm going to say regarding that. So yeah, I don't know, but nonetheless, shut the door because it's the wind is blowing. What's up, Drew? How you doing? Let's see. Notice how got all quiet. He wanted to. Oh, let's see. But yeah, like okay, there we go. Now the door shut. Yeah, it's good. Man, if anybody watched that Gina Ronda, what the fuck was that? 17 seconds. Like, goddamn. How long have we been live for? Just about, just shy of 50 minutes. So let's see if we can stretch it to get to the hour. Remember, tomorrow night we're gonna have the roast of Arthur Woodson. It'll be like Fight Club, basically. If you, well, we'll talk about it, so it's not going to be exactly like Fight Club. But if you want to come in, you have to roast Arthur. That's going to be the only rule. We're not going to be like we may have points in the stream where we'll chill, but it'll basically be a roast-a-thon. I hope Money, because I heard I was hearing Money may go live. I think for his birthday. Happy birthday or belated early. I did wish him already in a comment, but I hope he does it good because I'm like, oh man, I don't want to take views off of you. You know. But if he does, it'll be like depending on how long we go, because we're gonna go as long as we need to. It could end in an hour. It could end in two. Basically, if we have nobody coming in after a while and not roasting, then yeah. So that's gonna be a fun stream. It'll be 10 p.m. Central. We again, it may be moved to 11. I don't fully know. So we will see what happens. Um, but yeah, where does everything go from here? Well, like in terms of me and him, he's in two group chats with me, Jordan, that is. So it's not like we don't see each other. In a perfect world, I would not want to have to deal with him anywhere, but it's not a perfect world. We're always going to deal with people we don't like. Hell, there's a person I am not the biggest fan. Like, the girl's sweet, but she's very slow at her job, and it kind of holds everybody back. So, like, I don't like. we're like, I dread whenever she comes in, but nonetheless, uh, that's what I'm saying. We always deal with people we don't like. In a perfect world, I would not be dealing with him anywhere. Luckily, he mostly knows his, like, he'll bitch and moan behind the scenes to people, but he will mostly know his place and not dare confront me anywhere. I've given him opportunities to. The only thing I find annoying is that he will go and cry to mutual friends, and especially mutual friends that he thinks are not going to inform me about it. Like Jordan, like, I know you're watching, or you're going to be watching this, but like Jordan, because I already know you watch because you watched the stream earlier. I know this for a fact because you literally said, "I hope the stream was worth it." But Jordan, I don't know what in your mind, if the person that you sent the message like complained about me in length that I read earlier, that I even showcased in the community post. I don't I don't understand if you didn't know, but did you not think for a second that that person would send me the screenshots that would not tell me what's going on? Like, do you not, because like, yeah, you and him may be on peaceful terms, but this guy I've been friends with going back to 2020. We had like a little break in between, but we've been friends for about 6 years. And even when like, it wasn't even like we had a big falling out. It was just the shit that happened in 2021. I get that. But like, did you not know that this person would most likely 99% send me the screenshots and let me know what you said? Like, I don't think you understand, the people that you think are close to you are a lot closer to me, and I don't even need to ask them. I did ask about the asking for the reason, but outside of that, I don't really have to ask them for screenshots or to see if you're messaging me. I literally I literally was so funny. I was at work today and I got a message from that person saying, "So Jordan messaged me today," and I made a joke. I was like, "Is he bitching about me being mean to him because he's got no one else to bitch to?" And yeah, it was exactly what I thought it was, because he has no one else, because everybody's tired of his shit, even people that are still friends with him. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did you not think for a second that I wouldn't know? Yeah, I know. I know. Uh, well, yeah, I know. But my whole thing is like, yeah, did you not think for a second that that person would send me the screenshots? I don't know. I know you're not all there in the head. I know that, Jordan, but I just don't understand why you probably didn't take a take a moment to think about it before you started going, pouring your heart out to where there was a good chance I will see the messages. And was it to try to get that person to be like a dad, or be like a fucking big brother or something, to try to fucking tell me to stop doing what I'm doing? Because if that was the case, that wouldn't have worked either, because one, this person is been out of the YouTube game for a very long time. And second, uh like, what do you call it? Uh and second, I lost my train of thought for a moment. Fuck. Like, I just don't get it. Like, Like, because second outside the YouTube thing, because he didn't even know I was live last night. Like, and he wasn't even gonna sit through the video to see what happened. He just told me, and I told him, I said, yeah, I brought this up. I explained why I cut him off, and or one of the reasons why I fuck with him, and all this other stuff. That was it. But like, he will like any friend will give their opinion and criticisms of things, but after that, they'll pretty much leave you to your devices. Again, I think, Jordan, you don't understand what real friendship is. Like, we'll have our arguments, we'll have our disagreements, but then unless it's super severe, like the people that you've been messaging, there would need to be something catastrophic offline that would have to happen for friendships to break. So I don't really understand uh, the purpose of doing that. To vent, I know Brandon's going through some stuff, but yeah, Brandon, you have your number one ass kisser, William. I'm referring to William the Conqueror, by the way. You have so many other people. I just don't understand the method, because nothing was accomplished. In fact, it just gave me more ammunition. And I even tried to extend the olive branch and be like, hey, if you want to talk off air, we could talk off air. But you went bipolar, made every excuse as why you didn't want to do it. Again, do I really think that there would have been some resolution that happened in the call? No, but I would have at least given it a shot. But I guess we will never know. Are not worth it again, like you kind of said, just keep your circle small. I fully fucking agree. Yeah, like mostly everybody in this chat, like, are cool. I don't. They enjoy my conversations. They enjoy my topics, and then they fucking do all that. It's just, it is what it is. So yeah, like, I guess to wrap everything up, because again, the main point of this was to try to figure out what because his reasoning for even wanting nothing to do with me is weird. Like, I would get it if it was like other reasons, but his explanation was so stupid. But I'm pretty confident I know the reason why is because there's nothing else that he could use as a reason why he wants nothing to do with me, because he was in the wrong. Like, I've even seen emails of him apologizing to another person, and even then, he is not taking full accountability. There's always a but. There's always a fucking blame game. There's always this. There's always that. It's never like fully sincere. And while I've said this, Jordan is a lost cause. He's in his 30s. He's he's burned a good amount of bridges. His issues have led to a fucking partial civil war in our fucking group chats that I had to fucking extinguish real quick. I'm not dealing with another situation where it's like gang warfare, when it's like and let's be real here, the opposite gang that we would be dealing with is the most special ed gang of misfits that I could even think of. I'm not saying there's not people on my side who would be like that, but shit, that's like small fry to me. But I'm bad. Today was a very interesting day. I was left baffled by Jordan's reasoning. I was left baffled by him trying to still bitch to people about me, like mutual friends trying to think it was going to solve something. I was left baffled by the main event of Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey. It has been a complete day of baffling. I had a good omelet though. This is earlier today, and we got a massive grocery haul. So you know what? Spent $300 on that fucking haul. Fucking worth it, every fucking penny of that. You know, these like I know some people are offended by this when I call Jordan a boy. And I called him that maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And still to this day, it is still 100% factual. The other another reason I forgot to add is that he has never been able to make the big boy decisions. Now I know some people will say, "Well, he's a man; he takes care of his sister," and I commend him for that. I will always say that now I have my theories as to I don't fully believe that doing that is his choice. He's given up his whole life for that. I have my theories and my reasonings who I really think is the puppet master behind that situation. But I whenever that's been brought up, like saying, "Oh, well, he takes care of his sister," I make some more man. Like, do you want a cookie? Bravo! I give you some respect for doing that, But for me, for example, right? I'll be completely honest with you. I know the ogre blurred this out a while back, but I'll be open real quick with y'all. So if you'll indulge me for a moment. It was I think it was 2020, around the summer or fall time of 2020. My mother had a fall at her apartment, and she was dealing with a lot of. She injured herself. It was pretty bad and all this other stuff. Well, when she came back from the hospital, needed she didn't need as much care as she would later need, but she needed just certain care, right? Like just certain not like fully where she had to be lifted up and all that stuff. But so I at like she asked me if she could move in, and I said yeah, sure. Because I would do anything for my mother, and I took care of her from around 2020 to 2023. It got to the point where it was just too much to handle. Not because I didn't want to, it was just because she needed round the clock care, and due to me working, I could not be there every single moment, and it was kind of consistent hospital trips and all that. We considered nursing homes for a while, but it was kind of just hoping that things would get better. It got to the point where, and this is what I'm talking about, making tough decisions. Because I even tried to become her full-time caregiver and maybe get paid for it. 1 second. At first, I thought I was like I saw a guy from Domino's. I thought someone was sending pizza. I'm like thinking, no, we kind of. I was like, what was it, Jordan now? But no, it wasn't that. So yeah. Anyway, going back to it. So going back to it, right? Going back to what I was saying. I even tried to become her care provider, like full time, but the insurance, of course, wouldn't pay it. So, because at least then I could be here and get paid helping her out and all that stuff. So that way I didn't have to worry about jobs and all this other stuff, right? And I wouldn't mind doing that. Um, but it got to the point where I had to make the tough decision, and I told her that we need to get you in the nursing home. You need round the clock care. Because again, I'm not certified. I'm not a certified nurse. I like my, you know, and all this other stuff. I was still able to, like, for example, have relationships, have this, have that, but and some of them were understanding of my situation, and they knew it was because I had a feeling it was never going to be permanent, right? So I basically, I had to talk with my mother, went through all the stuff, and we got her in a nursing home where she is at today, and I see her every week. I try to see her as much as I can, right? You know, and nursing homes are not like, are not the most ideal places in some cases, but you know, I, you know, we've been able to have her taken care of, go to her appointments, do this, do that, and still have a like she like we like I go see her, we watch some movies and stuff like that. But the point I'm trying to make here is that I took care of her from that period of time. If we go back further, my grandfather had Alzheimer's back in when I was a teenager. And that was a situation that I kind of resonated with Jordan way, where I felt like I was, truth be told, being forced to having to take care of him. But he was my grandfather. He was basically like my, I basically consider him my father because he was more of a father to me than my actual father was. But I took care of him too. And I was reluctant at first because I'm like thinking I'm like fucking 14, 13, 14, all this other shit, right? And the point of the matter is that I've had to take care of whether it be my family and all this other stuff for years. Basically, it was really after 2023 where I didn't have to deal with that. And and the reason why I'm bringing this all up, what's up, Insane? The reason why I'm bringing this all up is not for sympathy. It's not for fun. Like I've alluded to certain things, but I've never gone into detail about them. I don't bring this up for sympathy. I don't bring this up for brownie points. I don't bring this up to say I'm a man, or whatnot. It is the point that I have done the same things Jordan has done. I don't go and brag about it or gloat about it. I don't tell everybody what everything I'm doing. Like a lot of people did not know that situation. If anybody really like there was only a handful of people that knew. People I trusted. The point is that I did all that and I didn't ask for any recognition. I didn't ask for a trophy. I didn't ask for admiration. I didn't ask for any of that. I didn't do it to prove that, yeah, I'm a man. So when I say Jordan is a boy, he is a fucking boy. Because, and that's what irritates me also about that, is the fact that he uses that as well as a reason why he thinks he is better. But he is not. And again, not telling you this for any other reason but to educate. I appreciate everybody in the chat like saying like sending respect or whatever else in that situation. Hey, you know what? If they're down to come in, I'll you know what the old saying is. I'll let people in. But yeah, like my whole thing is that I just let me put the link in. Just like with the fucking whatchamacallit. Again, super chats are always welcome and they are always appreciated. And as long as we don't have to worry about fucking um as long as we don't go against terms of service, um all right, I'm gonna put it in and I'm gonna fucking pin the link. Anybody could join, but yeah, if since Insane requested, we gotta have the YT network and fucking. But yeah, but to basically sum it up, I am saying all this to show that I have even done my own things. I've done that and all that stuff, and that's one thing I guess you could say. 1 second.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Kabal?
What up, brother? Let me put a shirt on so I don't have to scare you with my man boobs.
But yeah, like, but yeah, that's the whole thing regarding that. Like, again, and I want this to be known regarding that. For anybody who may say, "Oh, Jordan or Jaden's talking shit about Jordan taking care of his family." I'm like, no, I'm not. I am only pointing out the fact that I have done the same thing, and
Oh,
so, I've been through it. I've had to take care even at a young age, but
yeah.
it is I get because I guess one thing that let's see. All right, we have the Crusader in here. All right, now I
Oh,
can
okay.
go back. I can go back outside because I don't have
Yeah.
to
Oh, okay.
unless somebody else comes
Hey,
in.
there's my big brother right there. Okay.
He got to go back outside because he's worried about what the fuck we're gonna say.
No. Just so that
I gotta
way,
plug my phone
unless
in, so don't mind me
unless
if
some.
I get a little bit sidetracked.
Oh, you're
I'm
good.
not mad. I'm not mad at anybody. I don't understand. Like when you look at these comment sections, they're like, "Remember what that was like years ago? The otaku did that. We're over and done with that shit. Fuck
I
that
don't
guy."
Yeah,
know. Well,
yeah,
I know
yeah. It's like
exactly why Otaku does that because wrestling sucks and there's nothing to talk about anymore.
Yeah,
well, like
the fucking guy sucks.
even with my fucking wrestling with the devil show, I'm doing a video on why I fell in love with WWE, and then I'm probably gonna.
I'll
I
put
don't
my
even
ugly
know.
face on camera too eventually.
I don't even know what else I'm gonna be because I don't do it news based unless there's something catastrophic happening that I feel like I need to talk about.
Oh
Like
Jesus Christ! Oh, are we
What
gonna
did
we
you?
gonna start talking about Donald Trump?
No.
oh
I'm gonna try to divert from that. Let's talk about.
No,
Let's
I was
talk
just
about.
cracking jokes. That's all I'm doing. I'm just cracking
Let.
jokes, man.
I know you are. Let's talk about Francis Ngannou. Like, what did you think about that shit? He's trying to get John Jones to get out of his contract with the UFC to make that fight happen for the Netflix, man. I want to see that shit. Let's fucking go.
And I saw
how
Ted
long is
Turner just
Jones?
passed away.
Yeah, how long
Rest
is
in
Jones under
peace.
contract for? Do we know?
I have no fucking clue. Fuck. Like, I've heard different numbers, like 3 to 5 fights still on his. Like, who is he going to fight at heavyweight? There's nobody else at heavyweight. Like, nobody. Bro, he's so like he's not looking to fight anybody. Like, did you guys watch the show?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't really watch the UFC, so
So he was
I don't have
well.
a
It wasn't.
fucking clue.
Well, it wasn't on UFC. It was on Netflix. But
Oh,
he
well,
was John Jones. They brought him up to the table. He was like on the panel, and he's sitting there, and I'm looking at him like, "Fuck, bro, you're built like me now." So he ain't. He's not looking to fight anybody. He's not looking to fight anybody.
are you
But if
saying
you
like,
throw
yeah, he got
one,
I'm not even throwing shade. You saying he got like a beer belly, and he's just like,
well, he
I'm
didn't.
on.
He just looks normal. He looks like he's not on steroids. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah. I
Like
got
he
you.
just looks like a really fucking big, really fucking long. You know what I mean? Black guy. He's a BBC for the women.
Big bone. Yep.
They don't call him Johnny Bones Jones for a reason. Yeah, for no reason.
Yeah,
I should say.
yeah.
I
It's
ain't
like
even throwing shade. I
just
like me some BBWs, man.
I just don't get like what like because like I know they've been doing that for the last like couple of weeks when they've been hyping the show. Like I know Rhonda's been talking about, oh yeah, how much better it is with this place and all this other stuff. And I like that Ariel Hawani asked her after she already answered the question previously, where he asked her, "Are you going to be back in the octagon or the hexagon again?" Because she said, I think a few days ago that she was after this, she was basically done. She was going to go and have more babies.
She said the same thing in the post-fight. She said the
Yeah,
same
that's
thing.
what I'm saying. I'm like thinking, why are you asking her the same question?
Jane, I
it's-
gotta ask you a question. I know Will, or whatever he wants to be known as today. I know he can agree with me.
That's fine. Everybody knows who I am.
Why are you even wasting your time with fighting with these people? They're not worth it, man.
You're asking me, or are you asking?
No, I'm
Jane?
asking him because he's the one that keeps doing it.
well,
I'm not saying he's fighting with them. It's just they're never gonna shut the hell up anyway, man. So
well, he's making. I'll answer it for him, not as if I'm his fucking legal representation, but he's doing it because he said it. Well, I'm not trying to
come on, man. Give yourself some credit, damn it, Will.
It's common sense. I am. It's common sense. He's just doing it because he said it. He said it in multiple. He said it multiple times. I don't understand
why people fight with Arthur because it's just getting you nowhere. It's just getting you nowhere fighting with Arthur.
No, but it's going to get him views, which is going to generate revenue for him. He's going to make money off of it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, literally.
That's true, Tay Daddy.
He said it himself.
I literally wouldn't be doing the stream tomorrow, but Caucasian sent me a $20 super chat the other day, and he wanted like a roast, like kind of like the roast of Kevin Hart, but the roast of Arthur Woodson. And I'm like thinking,
that Kevin Hart one was great, man.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people are hating on it, but I loved it.
But like,
everybody on this planet should want to be Tom fucking Brady. That motherfucker, he is the GOAT in life, bro. He might be Jesus. He might really be fucking Jesus Christ incarnate, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. But it's like, and it was the second person to donate drop a $20 dono for in the super chat. I've had people donate like 5s, 3s, 10s, what have you. But like, I'm like thinking like it's like there's profit to be had because like, yeah, I do.
Is that why you're on YouTube, is to make a profit?
No.
Why else would you be there?
Well, to be fair, I didn't even think I was ever going to get partnered or even monetized. Like there was a like,
because like people like Will and myself, we never got on here and just said, "Hey, I want like $3."
I didn't even like when I came on YouTube at the beginning in 2017. My goal wasn't, I want to make
Cedric,
money.
Nobody, even Don Juan Banks. I mean, that's going way back.
I was like the closest thing I was getting to any type of monetization. I was getting media passes for certain conventions. I was getting press. I don't remember the Smart Box was doing that. Like, so there was like
begging for money.
Well, sorry, I'm not saying Shane's begging for money. I'm just wondersome of.
Yeah, I always tell people. I always let people know super chats are live or memberships, all that other stuff. I always tell people they are never
doing what the fucking Jews tell them to do to make money.
Oh boy, you're gonna get yourself in trouble, Will.
Come on, you think
Tom's gonna come after you again?
Oh boy.
But yeah, like at the end of the day, some of these people,
I didn't even know that guy was like that until I seen him today. Huh?
Will, I'll give you $3 to make you holler. Yeah, give it to Che and he'll hook you up.
Oh, Mars.
I don't need nobody's money. I'm all right. I'm good.
Shit, do I look like an Asian fucking massage parlor fucking employee, whatever the fuck?
That's why I called Arthur out last time I was in the hangout. I was like, man, okay, you want to get attorneys? Well, my attorney is way bigger than yours, so shut the fuck up.
Can you make a
If I
make
could
me a
show the
mod just for a
office
second
that I
so I can
was
play a
in
short
just
clip?
recently, he
As,
would shut up immediately.
as long as it doesn't get the video or
Demonetized.
or not only not just demonetized, but like let me see. But I'll do that. Yeah.
I was partnered and monetized and all that shit back in the day and stuff like that. Like it does take some work if you really are trying to make
Yeah.
social media your primary source of income.
Which
It
is
takes a
really,
lot of it's way harder than people make it out to be. It really is.
Yeah, it is.
I don't
Like,
know why anybody would do that. I find it
People-
goofy. I find it nerdy.
I
Yeah,
look at it at the end of the
Go
day.
ahead.
I know that as of right now I cannot make a living off of this. I know that. I would be stupid to think that if that was the case. But
You
Yeah,
could,
we ain't calling you
definitely
stupid either,
could,
man.
but
We're
it
just
would take a
making
lot of
jokes.
time.
no,
Take a
no.
lot
I
of
know.
time.
My point is that if I could turn it into a nice little side hustle, I'm
Mhm.
completely fine. I don't expect making hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars on it. But if I could turn it into at least a side hustle to where I just turn on the turn on the mic and fucking hit the live button and make some money here and there. Like I said, it may not make much, but I look at it like, oh, can I pay a phone bill with this? Can I
Yeah.
Yeah,
pay
you got an extra $100, $200. That's
Yeah.
where I was at.
And you
At my
also
age,
sell
though.
yourself short because I heard you say this earlier. I'm not a doctor or anything like that. You
Yeah, will
can,
do.
well, I'm not going to say you're going to be a doctor, but there's many other options, you know?
Well, I always say if I ever go to college, I've always stated my ultimate
My brother's
dream,
a
'cause
professor, so I mean,
I wanted to be a
You
psych
wanna hit
like
'em up with
like
some money, bro.
mhm.
I always
Just
want. I
find a
guess
way.
my
Don't
old-
hang out by the street and with a cardboard sign like, "Hey, I just want a sandwich." Go out there and do something, man.
Yeah.
yeah. It's just like but like as far as like why I do there's it was like when ITB and me and him are like don't have any issues now, but like when ITB and
Mhm.
me were having a little squabble about a month or two ago. I can't recall now, but like he originally wanted, I think it was me, the Ogre, Arthur, and him to be in the stream on his channel, and I
Oh
said
God, screw the
I remember
ogre.
that. I remember that.
I said, like, I don't mind joining other people's streams. I'm not gonna be that condescending prick who thinks I'm all shit. I'm not gonna come into a fucking stream or say,
Well,
oh,
you
if
are
want
pretty
me,
come on.
yeah.
Let's
But like,
call a spade a
I'm
spade.
not gonna go
I
like, oh,
can't
Mr. Buddy's.
I
not
can't
gonna
hate
go-
on him because he reminds me of me a little bit, and I don't like that
Well,
shit.
I'm cocky too, so I can't hate on him either. I'm just
But
saying, call a spade a spade. That's one of my favorite terminologies.
But like my mantra now is if anybody wants to call me out or something, they I'm not going to them. If they really want to have an issue or have a conversation, especially if it's like a call out situation, then they have to come to me, because why am I going to waste my time going in there knowing it's going to be a fucking shit show when I can do it on my
phone
end
is at
and make
1% again.
Oh no.
No, keep on
Charge it
talking.
up.
I'm just
Charge it up, man. I got you covered. Charge it up.
I gotta
Like,
plug it in.
why would I go there and waste my time when I could have it happen on my end? And there's a possibility, because I know not every streamer, every video is going to get, because again, right now I just have super chats. I am halfway, or not halfway, I think I'm like 500 more hours of view time. That's why I try to go always an hour if I do short streams, because that way it adds to an hour watch time. But like I'm about like 500 hours of watch time away from fucking getting to
I didn't expect him to give a tour of his apartment.
Oh, are you talking about me?
He kind of
Yeah,
did.
Dude, I got a house. I don't have an apartment. I'm not
Well,
Arthur.
whatever it is, I don't know what the fuck you live in, man.
Oh my god!
I just said charge your fucking phone. He said, walk
I got a house,
saw the
man.
video,
I
insane.
ain't fucking living in no apartment. I've been there before. It
Let us
sucks.
all bow. Let us all bow. Kabal, let's go.
Yeah, I
I've
remember.
been in
I remember what
multiple
was it?
places, man.
I remember what was it yesterday?
Good
There,
man. He's a good
Kabal
man.
and
He's a good
Dragon.
You're a
man. He's
good
better
man,
than I
too.
am.
I think yesterday. I think Kabal and Dragon were showing their figures in the.
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah.
about the. Yeah. That was
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing about none of this. That's not what. No.
You don't want to hear about none of that nerdy shit?
No, not that. Not with the comparing the action figures and
Oh.
virtually.
Well, I just went to
having sex with
Comic-Con
each
earlier,
other type of
goddammit. I
fucking shit.
kind of want to talk about it. William Shatner was there.
God bless his soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Well, he's
think.
not dead yet. I don't think he is.
Chaitin is fucking Homelander now.
Oh, from the boys. Yeah.
He's running bot, bro. Like you don't. He doesn't go to you. You got to come to him.
Yeah. And
He's
you're
not
like
going
Soldier
to
Boy,
you.
man.
I was gonna say, yeah, Soldier Boy is probably my personal of the two.
He's
Although
shit. I love him. He's my inspiration for life because he does what I do that I get in trouble for all the time. It's just fucking telling people fuck you.
Yeah. I like that because I'm the same way.
I fucking love it. Is I hope
I don't care who I offend. I mean, I want to offend somebody no matter what.
I don't want to spoil anything, but did you guys see the last episode?
No.
yeah,
You saw? All right. Oh, all right. Well, Kabal, I'm gonna spoil it for you because I can't keep this.
Well, he teamed up with Homelander. I know that.
No, he fucking he went into the office and basically told Homelander that he's out, like he's leaving. He don't want to. And then Homelander, like, there's like kind of like, I built this whole thing for you. He's like, I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
And Homelander's like fucking like perplexed. He's like, what the fuck? I built your shield back and you don't use it. He's like, it's basically like saying like he's an absentee dad. He's Goku. He don't give a fuck about his kids. He don't want any fucking kids.
I've shocked.
He basically said, I'm fucking leaving. Basically said, I'm fucking leaving because I can't stand here. And the funny part about it is he already told them. He told them, he was the most honest to him. And he said, listen, I can't fucking stand you. Right? So what is the shock? Like, oh, I built you this. It's like somebody who's trying to trap you, right? Which is basically what happened at the end of that episode. He trapped him. He choked Soldier Boy out, and now he's put him back in the fucking fridge. So he's alive, but he can't leave.
Probably
Just like he did to what happened? He left?
I think his phone died. But what? It was like.
Dude.
What was another line Soldier Boy said? I think it was when he was
there's
banging
so many.
fucking. When he was banging fucking Firecracker, and he's like,
Firecracker, yeah.
What's with the hairless pussy?
Yeah.
And he's like, what did he say? He said, what's the point of going down there if you're not met with a big,
hairy
face
bush,
full of fur and all
face
that?
full of you don't give a fuck, bro.
I joke with that with my wife. I make that joke.
All right, I don't want to hear nothing about this. You can leave that where it is. You can leave that where it is. That's just. He's fucking awesome, though. He's fucking awesome. I can't wait for the fucking prequel show that comes out. I want to see the whole show. I want to see him fully unleashed.
Yeah, and Stormfront's going to be back on that show. The Anya Cash, I believe was the actress name who played her.
Liberty. Yep.
Yeah. So like, because that's going to be next year, I believe, and then we'll have because that'll be unless they do a multi-season of that, that may be the end because Gen V, I know that got ended after the second season.
They canceled it.
Yeah, which I was.
Oh well, I think that's. I don't think that's gonna last because what's her name? Maria Moreau. Her power is fucking awesome. She controls blood. She controls the blood.
And the one thing I'll say regarding it is like because Eric Kripke did confirm he's a showrunner I found out I completely forgot about this, but he also was the creator and showrunner for many seasons of Supernatural. So it makes sense why there's a lot of like Supernatural alumni in that show, like Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki was in a few episodes back. The guy who played Castiel was in that same episode, and then Jeffrey D. Morgan, but also he was Negan in The Walking Dead and other stuff. Um, but
There's a funny. What is this? Posted the link if you want to check it out. I would laugh my ass off.
Yeah, I did see it. Yeah.
That short clip is a joke about those who covet the shekel.
Okay, Cabal's back.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
let's see it.
what do you
Try and
call it?
screen share that shit.
But Eric Kripke, I think, said that him in cryo sleep, that's gonna be the last time we see him in this season. So he's not
fuck that. Nope, ain't gonna work out there. I guarantee you he comes back.
I hope so too, because again, we only got one more episode, and it sucks now because I used to have a ritual at night. I would watch, like, after I got done with the popcorn panel.
A ritual.
I would get done with that, and then after that, I would watch Daredevil Born Again, and then after that, usually I wait maybe an hour or two, and then the new episode of The Boys would premiere. But now, especially now since Punisher just came out, I have nothing to watch that night. I just have to wait till Wednesday.
You haven't gave up on Marvel yet? Because I have.
Let's go. The jujitsu is when you have to fucking have to go to the bank. You get fucking jujitsu'd every time.
To answer your question, Kabal, about the MCU, like
I hate it. They keep race switching people, sex gendering people. I'm tired of it. Marvel can go fuck itself at this point.
I will say
I don't even like what they did to Punisher. Punisher is my second favorite comic book character.
Did you see the trailer that come out, man? They refurbished
Spider-Man.
No, whatever. He shot some bum that fucking stole somebody's hat and fucking killed his dog, a homeless person. And Punisher, he come out with the OG outfit and just put a fucking bullet in this motherfucker. That's
You're talking about the OG outfit with where it's like navy blue?
With the not that. You're gonna like this one. It's the black with the white trim and the skull in the front, and you're gonna like it. Trust me.
Yeah, the One Last Kill special is like an hour or so.
I do like John Bernthal. So
yeah, it was really good.
I didn't see the whole thing. I only saw that one part, but that shit looked fucking dope.
Yeah,
but I just don't think that's true. I'm sorry, I almost said Undertaker. No, that's not true Punisher, where he has like the little short emo haircut. Like he should be a member of My Chemical Romance or something like that.
I will say though, like
I think Ray Stevenson was the better
guy.
Ray Stevenson was great as Punisher. I'm not gonna lie, but like the one thing I'll say is that like the main thing I've liked about the MCU recently is primarily Daredevil Born Again. That's been the closest I've seen.
Yeah, me too. I heard nothing but good things about it.
The first season was good, but it because it went through a lot of fucking bullshit, because originally they shot the show completely different than what it was going to be, and then they basically, when they like, I think it was one of the executives basically said, you know what, we're going to scrap. I think they shot like 6 episodes, and they basically scrapped everything and reshot it, and basically was like, because originally it was just going to be Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio coming back. They were going to bring back Foggy or Karen or any of the characters from the Netflix show.
Keep Mark Ruffalo out of that shit, because Mark Ruffalo is a freaking politician douchebag.
Thank you.
And it was like I like, they literally fucking they literally were like, okay, we're gonna scrap all of this. And this is basically going to be season 4 of the Netflix show. We're going to bring back Bullseye. We're going to bring back fucking like the Punisher. In season 2, they brought back Jessica Jones. And in season 3, it's going to be season 3.
That's a girl, huh?
Season 3,
you can fuck her as hard as you want in any hole. She ain't going to feel it.
Like season 3, they're going to bring back fucking Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Now I know
She's
some
gonna
people
enjoy
probably.
that shit.
Well, they better do it right
She'll
this
fuck
time.
you back if you don't do what she like you to do. She gonna do you like fucking Anissa did fucking Invincible and the Invincible. She gonna just take your
Iron
ass.
Fist is one of my favorite characters, and they did him dirty, man.
Yeah, they're bringing back the actors who played Iron Fist and Luke Cage, which I really did like the actor who played. I think Mike Coulter, I think his name is.
Oh.
He's coming back. But yeah,
God
they're
damn, you know a lot, man. Damn.
Yeah.
That's his shit. That's his shit, man. He's the comic guy.
So yeah, so season 3 will be coming out next
I know.
year.
That's
So
all I
like
want to
season-
get my comic book boxes out the closet and show him.
Shane, he's
You
never
know,
gonna
he's not the only one.
He's not gonna let you talk, bro. You're fucked.
Let me
Show my
talk.
Stanley autographs. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. It's my.
He's
Shut
not
up,
gonna let
Will.
you talk.
Shut up, big brother.
All right, I will. I'll mute
It's my
myself.
ADHD kicking in. All right. Damn it.
He's never gonna get a sentence out ever again.
No, Shane, you do got to get one out, man. My bad.
Oh, you're good. You're good. But yeah, no, but yeah, it's probably the Daredevil show that's on Disney Plus is probably the only thing about the MCU that I still get, because again, I did not watch, I think, what was it, Wonder Man, that show that came out. I heard decent things about it, but I'm still not interested. Really what caused me not to want to watch the MCU or get really upset about it was She-Hulk. And I only really cared about She-Hulk was because of fucking, who was it? Daredevil was going to be on, but they bastardized him in that. But luckily they redeemed him in this show. I don't know if they've openly admitted if he's. I don't know if they've said if they've erased that whole situation with, because I can't remember if Matt has mentioned her from that season, or from the She-Hulk stuff. But yeah, that was like really when I really started to see the MCU kind of losing its way. I'm optimistic for fucking Avengers Doomsday. However, I will say it's primarily because this is, again, we're in the nostalgia business now. Everything is based off of nostalgia, and unfortunately, they've gotten me hook, line, and sinker with Avengers Doomsday because
True.
me want to see Rebecca Romijn back one more time as Mystique.
I don't care.
That's the only reason you want to see that movie. Just
They're
also
already screwing it up by making Robert
my-
Downey into fucking Doctor Doom. It's retarded.
Also, to see my favorite version of I love Michael Fassbender, but Ian McKellen will always be the GOAT when it comes to Magneto.
I want to
live
talk.
action.
I want to talk about Mortal Kombat 2.
Did you see that movie? I was supposed to see
I
that
watched
today,
it.
but I didn't.
The whole movie was spoiled for me. I told Chayton about it already.
I heard nothing but
I
bad.
saw it anyways,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that I did, because, bro, like, all right, like, and for this goes out to anybody who's saying, "Oh, movie shit." No, it's the most accurate fucking video game adaptation movie I've seen.
Really? I heard the opposite. I heard it
then fuck
completely
you.
not
You're listening to the
accurate.
wrong fucking people, bro. You're listening to what? How so?
Because like
I
Sindel
wanna hear
is
what the
just
fuck
like
these people
immediately
have.
murdered. Jax just is immediately married.
No, he's not. He lasted the third act of the
Shao
movie.
Kahn is made to look like a punk when that's not Shao Kahn in the video games.
No, Shao Kahn killed pretty much everyone in the movie. He killed everyone.
Yeah, I was
outside
gonna
of
say.
what? How
I
many?
was gonna say.
Well, I
Shao
got to see
Kahn
it for
was-
myself, but I'm
Yeah,
just
I
going
thought they
off
did
of.
Shao
Yeah,
Kahn
bro,
very
you will.
good.
Yeah, listen to me. You will love it. You will love it. Watch it.
Well,
Trust
I
me.
love the first one, and a lot of people shit on that one too. So
Yeah,
I-
a bunch of fucking nerds over evaluating things. Bro, it's Mortal Kombat. What the fuck do you want this movie to be compared to?
I know that's what they're doing to Street
The
Fighter at the
Godfather?
moment. They're
Yeah,
like, "Oh, this is corny." Well, the original one was corny too. What do you expect?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
Street
I'm
Fighter,
looking
but
forward
this
to
new Street Fighter, I want to watch it. I will watch it too. but I know
I'm
what it's
looking
going to
forward to
be.
it.
It's gonna be like an action comedy. It's gonna be like a Rush Hour type of movie.
Okay. Jackie
When's the
Chan, Chris
last
Tucker.
time? Right. When's the last time Rush Hour won a fucking Academy Award for anything? Nothing, right?
And never, ever.
But you
But
still went and watched
people
it
love
and
it.
you liked it.
Yeah.
Not every movie
Yeah,
need like
that's
like
it.
it's like, okay, for example, a lot of people hated the Super Mario Galaxy movie that came out a month ago now, and the wife and I went to go see it, and and again, I'm a very critical person. I will overanalyze things and all sorts of stuff when it comes to movies, but there are some movies that you just need to turn your brain off and you'll have a grand old time. I had a grand old time. Is it going to be in my top 5 movies of the year by the end of the year? No. Is it going to
Mhm.
win awards maybe for animation because the animation was beautiful in that movie. But like I thought Star Fox was great. I thought Yoshi was the standout. It was just a fun movie. I had fun basically the whole time. Like I'm excited it's coming to digital, so I could show my mom it, and then that'll be my second viewing. I'm sure my opinion will not change of it, but I see a lot of people complain about it, and they have a right to. I'm not going to like again. My favorite movie of the year currently is Obsession, the movie that I told you about it last time with Cabal.
Yeah,
What a
yeah, yeah.
premise! What a fucking premise, right?
I gotta look at the trailer for that, by the way.
I don't want to. I'm not going to give away, but like it. I'll say this: be careful what you wish for.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez. Are we going Wishmaster?
Be careful what you wish for. That's
Final
all.
Destination.
It is so great. And I've said the girl who like I can't remember her last name was Indy something, but she was fucking so great in this movie. I know she ain't going to be nominated, but if for some reason they decided to throw a bone as they sometimes do with horror, like they did with Amy Magdalene for Weapons this year, if they said that she was going to be nominated for Best Actress for her performance in this movie,
Yeah.
I
My
would
brother's just giving out the description on how to fucking illegally watch everything.
What do y'all feel about Weapons? I heard it's overrated and it sucks.
No, I loved it. Like
I
I heard it was just a Children of the Corn ripoff.
They come in handy from time to time. Having a weapon is pretty fucking good.
Was it?
No, like as far as the movie Weapons,
I like a lot of crappy movies.
I didn't know that was a movie. My bad.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big Zach Krager fan. I loved fucking Barbarian.
I thought we were talking
I
about
love
Mortal
Barbarian
Kombat.
as well.
Damn it! Fuck. Where the fuck?
He asked the question about, but like no, but like well, going back to Mortal Kombat, I brought up Mario because that's another one that's gotten a lot of divide with people. Like audience loves it, but critics kind of. Now I will say critics are like there are some that don't like this movie, which I really. Because yeah, it is the closest thing we've gotten. Like the only other movie that I could use in the Mortal Kombat movies is fucking the original. But
what did you take? What did you take from Liu Kang's
betrayal? Because that's what it was.
Well, did you see the movie?
That's another reason why the Mortal Kombat movie is failing because they keep treating Liu Kang like he's a bitch.
Oh, shit! I'm not. I was trying to not.
He's the guy that beat Shang Tsung in the first video game.
I was trying to not spoil. God damn it, but he did it.
Oh, whatever. So I mean, if they haven't seen it by now, it's not really our fault.
Listen to me. When you watch Mortal Kombat 2, your faith in Liu Kang will be restored. That motherfucker is the shit.
And they never, this is another thing, they never treat Kung Lao with respect.
He's gonna get his respect, trust me.
And also
when we're like fucking 80 years old?
No, next movie.
To all the people that also did not like Cole Young and all that.
I loved it. I'm sorry. That motherfucker gets brain.
How did he go out? Did they kill his ass?
Now you're gonna love Shao Kahn because Shao Kahn caved his head in with the fucking hammer. I'm saying,
Sure.
if you haven't fucking seen it, then it's all over the fucking internet. It was the
Well,
first
I'm
fucking
gonna,
thing that I
I'm
saw.
gonna say this regarding that scene. When there's a scene when Shao Kahn, I'm just gonna spoil this part. I'm just gonna say it. When Shao Kahn
Why
got
you
the,
spoil
I
it,
think he
man.
got,
I mean, if
I
people
think
haven't seen it
he got like
already, then I mean,
an
whatever.
amulet. He got an amulet to basically make him invincible, immortal, and shit. And
Yeah,
when I saw Cole Young, or when he popped in, and then when I saw Shao Kahn come out, I'm like, oh well, fucking Cole Young's gonna die. There's
yeah,
because
Good.
like and when and the wife and I were kind of like we started laughing because I don't know, we thought we just looked at it as like unceremoniously how he got just got
mm,
bitched out like that, and I was like,
Mm.
but I literally said, they'll probably bring him back in the sequel, but that they listened to the people who complained
yeah,
about Cole Young, because even
yeah.
before he died, he was like Johnny Cage basically became what Cole Young was. That kind of
He should have
got
been. Yep, yep.
I heard they made Johnny Cage look like a total goofball too.
No, 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 no,
no,
no.
no.
And
You
Cole
know who they're
Young or
gonna. You know
whatever.
who they're gonna. You know who they're gonna turn Cole Young into, though, right, Chayton?
Colossus from the X-Men.
No, no.
So that's what
But
his superpower is.
in all seriousness, you know what they're gonna do with him, right?
Who or was it? What are they gonna do?
They're gonna turn him into Kenshi, guaranteed, 100%.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, they better not.
Yeah.
That'd just be
Yeah.
another mistake.
I'm telling you this. What they're gonna do? Watch, you'll see it.
A lot of people love Kenshi. Don't do that to Kenshi.
But
But yeah,
fucking
no,
Shao
the
Kahn,
movie
where
was
were you?
great.
Yeah, where you continue where you were going with?
I heard Noob Saibot was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah. The design of him was actually pretty good. But yeah, no, when Shao Kahn did that, I was like, the wife and I, we were just laughing because it was just like, again, like people, like he was already, Cole Young was already downplayed in this movie, before even he died, and it's just like,
yeah,
I personally, like, again, I didn't hate Cole Young like some people
Oh,
did, but I also
I did.
I also stood by the fact, and I get tired of this. It goes back to the Resident Evil movies from back in the day, is that you have somebody who is not in the lore of anything, and it's
yeah,
just they like, I don't mind if they introduce new characters. Like, again, they're doing it with Zach Krager's Resident Evil movie.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
doing
mind if
that.
they do
Yeah.
that, or they do, or if it's his own story in that universe.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, like it was like in the Mila Jovovich movies. Every major Resident Evil character was basically Alice's bitch.
Yeah,
Like
pretty much. Yeah, yeah.
like
but
Leon, like,
the thing.
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I know you're going in all different directions now. I'm talking about Mortal Kombat.
No,
Going back.
I'm referring to.
Oh,
I'm
do
referring to
you
like.
like Resident Evil?
I don't
Will?
care what you want to talk about.
Oh, geez, you're going professional wrestler on me.
Let me tell you something, brother.
No, but like, yeah, Cole.
Stone
Like,
Cold Steve Austin.
I don't like.
Well, no. What I was gonna say was like the whole like that Cole actually would have beat him without the. Well, you mentioned the amulet, right? Cole
Yeah.
would not have beaten him without that because he didn't have regeneration. He didn't have immortality.
Yeah.
So Cole would have won. And then, but what Shao Kahn said to him before the fight even started is like, "You're a descendant of Hanzo Hasashi, which is Scorpion."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, he says, I hope your ancestors are watching, right? And I bet you
Yeah.
once he said that, because of the power of the amulet, which is Shinnok's amulet, those ancestors heard that shit and were watching that fight, and they're going, like, because later on in the movie, you're going to see Scorpion, like, you know what I mean? And he guides souls through the nether realm.
Yeah.
So trust
That's
me, he's
also
coming back.
that's
Bro,
a
I'm
positive
telling
that
you,
I
man.
heard also is that they actually
I love
use
people and
actual
shit, man.
video game moves in the movie, like the spear, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's all fucking authentic. Shao Kahn, the shoulder charge that he does.
Yeah,
All that
definitely.
shit. All the moves, bro. I'm telling you, if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, like the games, you will love this movie. If you're watching Mortal Kombat expecting it to be a fucking Oscar award-winning fucking film, then fucking
No.
just fucking
Yeah,
stay the
not-
fuck at
not-
home and fucking watch something that was from 1970 or 1980.
I heard
on
Kano was
whatever
great in
fucking
it. I
streaming
heard
service you have.
Yeah,
Katana
Kano
was
It ain't gonna
great.
happen.
Yeah, Kano was great. Katana, yeah.
Oh,
like
But I
Kano.
heard Katana stole the spotlight also. That's why a
Oh,
lot
no,
of people are
she was
bitching
the bad
also
bitch.
because
She's the bad bitch that we know. And it's to us, Kabal. It's nothing like she's the
well,
princess.
she's one of my favorite characters. I don't really give a
She
shit.
has the most precious pussy that only Liu Kang can fucking take. That's it.
Yeah, but people
And
want
that's
Liu Kang
exactly
since he
what the
has all
fuck it's
these
gonna
god
be.
powers to kind of be the main star, and they.
No, she didn't do none. No godlike shit. She did all her movies. The fan
No, I'm
thing.
talking
in his
about Liu
face.
Kang. I'm not talking about her.
Oh, Liu Kang. Oh, Liu Kang. God, you're gonna see.
Because he showed up, and I guess he was like
Shane,
Jesus.
you saw
he
it,
like
yeah.
floated,
This,
and
no, this shit is fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Awesome.
no, like it was funny too, because like I was like hoping for I was just hoping for an improvement over the last movie, but I was actually pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed it, and
Mm.
like
I like the last movie because Kabal was in there.
oh yeah, of course,
Yes.
but yeah,
I love
like
Kano.
what do you call it? It was like I always say, Mortal Kombat 2020 always has a special place in my heart because that was like. We had a debate on the Hangman Outcast between
Yeah.
I think it was Tom and Jerome, and that was like one of the most
boy.
controversial debates of all that in our community because
Why?
because Jerome
I already know
lost,
what Will's about to say.
Jerome
Man. He's
lost
about
to
to say
Tom.
Jew.
because Jerome hated Mortal Kombat 2021 and Tom liked it, so Tom kind of challenged him to a debate. So Jerome, I guess a lot of people thought he was going to win. So when Tom won the debate, it was controversial.
Who's Jerome?
Romy. He's that big bald dude that some of you'll see on Jordan's.
There's so many big bald
Who's
dudes. Who are you
that?
talking about? Steve
I don't think
Wilkos?
it's somebody. I don't think it's somebody I've ever interacted with. That's I've never heard that name.
I know a Jerome, but that was from like 10 years ago.
Yeah, if you have, it's probably been years because he rarely like the
Well,
only
this
time
is a black guy. He's not bald.
Well, oh yeah, I was gonna say Jerome, the guy is white, but like he like the last things I've seen him on, he would be on Jordan's streams back when he had his channel and fucking, I think
But what was the debate about?
it was about the Mortal Kombat 2021 movie. Like Jerome, basically it was like Jerome hated the movie with a passion. Tom liked it, and it was basically I think Tom
love
was. And we had we thought of because I think it was our 50th episode at the time, so we want something big for that episode. So Tom decided to challenge him to a debate. It's still that's one of the rare old OG Outcast episodes that are still on here. And it was when Tom beat him. A lot of people who looked at Romy as like the god, like a god, like there are some people, Jordan included, that look at him like if you ever watch any of Jerome's stuff, if you watch any of Jerome's stuff, and then if you think of like Jordan's mannerisms, he gets a lot of it from him. I think he's even admitted it. But
all you need to do is win a debate on the internet, and you are considered godship.
Pretty much.
Pretty
much.
What have I been doing for my what?
No, because when Jerome lost to Tom, there was like a complete.
We don't give a crap about views. We don't give a crap about it.
There was like
the
a complete
viewers.
discord.
Was there a vote? Yeah, was there a vote or something?
Yeah, I think.
But like, what were the topics?
Well, who the hell voted? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, where the fuck did this even happen?
Well, it was on
a whole bunch of trolls voted yay.
We didn't even. We had like 3 judges. I think Paige was one of them.
Fucking
I think we
kidding me?
had. I can't remember what the other who was it. Was it? I think Dan was one of the other judges, and I think.
Shit! Well, there you go.
But like it was.
I won't talk about
Jerome,
that.
when Jerome lost, it was like everybody lost their shit, and I remember like Jerome even had a meltdown after the fact, and all this other stuff, and it just became a clusterfuck because
Over the Mortal Kombat,
the
I
debate,
think
yeah,
there are too many fatalities. This
That
movie
like
sucks.
like I had a
turned into
debate with
a big fucking thing. That
yeah, like I had a debate with Jerome over a few movies in the past. I lost, I'll admit, but like I fucking like
turned
I
it. I
never.
don't think there's winners or losers in this. Like, don't stop saying that. It makes you guys like seem weak, and I know you're not. Just, but
Yeah,
like,
Misery
I
loves
lost. You
company.
didn't lose anything. You didn't lose, and you didn't win anything. You had a
at the
conversation with somebody else on the internet that was entertaining, and people wanted to be involved in it. There's no winners. There's no losers. Everybody wins in that type of situation.
yeah, because
Boom.
that was a very
Sorry
well
Boom.
for getting
viewed.
So deep on you all of a sudden,
No,
because I
no.
did
No, no,
tell
you're
you
good.
that
You're
I
good.
took my
Boom goes the
fucking leave
dynamite.
fucking fucking what like a half hour ago.
Show me your
So there it
genitals.
is.
Like at the end of the day, that was a very well received stream. So yeah, you're right. At the end, the video did really well. So I count at the end of the day, that was probably the
Who
like
Yeah,
cares?
we had
what
fun
it
and
is.
all that. But
Who
yeah,
cares?
but yeah, like we had that. I remember when because I was thinking the last time we had some type of debate like that because like it was just kind of like I don't
Shao
know.
Kahn is the fucking man. That's this bro.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's coming back.
well, I love Shao Kahn. He's one of my favorites too.
Go watch Mortal Kombat 2. Fuck what anybody says. Fuck
I was
whoever
about to
fucking
do that
dumb
after I
fucking
got out of
bastard.
Comic Con today, but I
Well,
was feeling sick.
Well, fucking go watch it or watch it illegally for free. All right, you can.
Go do
Illegally
go
for
go
free.
do go
You trying
go
to
do
get me into trouble?
Yeah.
go do go do a double feature. Watch Mortal Kombat 2 and watch Obsession, and you'll thank me later.
I'm
Yeah,
trusting you
I'm afraid.
on. I'm trusting both of you. Yeah, I gotta watch
The
both these.
Obsession movie, but I'm afraid to fucking watch that because I'm afraid of what I might actually learn from it. You know what I mean? Like in fuck, like because a lot of movies involve like they start incorporating fucking real life shit, like real life, like
Oh,
yeah,
amen, brother.
what do you call it? Like psychological problems and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So like
Yeah.
you see that shit and you're like, oh
That's
shit,
why I was talking to
recognize
my
that.
cousin
Oh,
earlier today.
and
I'm
you're gonna
like,
be like,
I watch a lot of scary movies. I don't want to be a part of
Yeah.
one.
right,
But
right.
Final Destination freaks me the fuck out, man. All of them.
Yeah, we're like I know like
It's
this
too
week.
realistic.
I know this week the
It's
wife and I are
crazy.
probably going to try to see it again in the theater. Like I got this like it was.
But it's
cool
gonna
because-
make me like I remember somebody like that. I remember somebody I dated a girl that was like that. I didn't, and I
Yeah.
remember making a wiz like it's gonna make your brain be like, what the fuck?
Oh shit no like basically like no I was gonna say without getting into details if there was a chick that was like the girl in this fucking movie
Oh no.
oh fuck
Oh, would it put your penis in your pants, or would you whip it out and slap it on her forehead?
Save that when your wife's awake.
no I was gonna say no if that were
Oh,
if
Oh, you want a different direction?
if I was in
I
that
gotta keep that in mind
situation,
too.
if I was in that situation, I'd probably jump off a cliff because that's the only way I would probably get away from something like that. Oh, God.
That's how I felt when I watched Jennifer's Body. I was just like,
Funny enough, I was shocked. My wife has never seen that. I thought that would be right in her wheelhouse, but it's on Netflix now, so I can. Well, I got the Blu-ray, but
I love the ending too when she meets up with that little stupid emo boy band,
oh yeah,
and she goes
I've
craft
never
on their
seen that
asses.
movie, but why are you saying that, man?
Well, that's
yeah,
what
Jennifer's Body's really
that's
good.
what
If
it
you have
is.
Netflix, definitely check it out. It's on there right now.
It's
But
got
yeah,
Megan Fox in there too, so you might like it,
Yeah.
Will.
Right on.
I think it was like what 09, I think when it came out. It was right in the during her like Transformers peak, like when she was like really big nowadays, I think I just see her in Machine Gun Kelly's videos.
She's too good to be true, though. That's why I think she
Machine Gun
might
Kelly
be. She might
video.
be. No, man. You talk about Megan Fox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Megan
She
Fox.
has
I
this
don't know.
sexy scene where she's like licking a lighter and burning
Oh,
her
yeah.
tongue.
Very, very, yeah. But I don't know. There's something about her that I don't know, man. I think that she might not be a her.
You don't trust her.
Yeah, I don't know. There was too much put into that.
I think she's a her. I mean, I see a lot of people who pretend to be dudes.
Yeah, I know, but you get caught sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, she's a dude, and she's doing a good job at faking the
I don't
funk.
know. I mean, look at the people. Machine Gun Kelly. Like, look how weird that fucking relationship was between the two of those.
Yeah.
They did something weird ass fucking goop. Like,
Well, that's
why?
like all
Hey, we're going
musicians
to the
and
gra-
actresses
Hey,
today.
you wake up.
They all
Hey,
get with
look.
these weird face tattoo having dorks.
It's
Well,
weird.
remember
That's what I'm saying. There's no point.
Eminem fucking owned him so bad he switched genres.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Eminem owned everybody, man. He ended Benzino. He ended so many.
You can't fuck with that. That is Kabal's fucking.
Oh yeah, I could rap miles away from Eminem. I know I'm tooting my own horn, but toot toot.
Yeah, that's his people right there, man. That motherfucker,
Fruit Loops.
I still am fucking flabbergasted that Machine Gun Kelly was in one of the WWE games. I think it was 2K22 as DLC. I'm like,
oh, they just want to make money. WWE just wants to make money. They get the stupidest people in their video games sometimes.
I will say at least they only have one fucking celebrity in the DLC for this.
Wouldn't surprise me if they wanted Puff Daddy in one before Puff Daddy became a problem.
Year. Wait till he gets out of prison. He'll be on the cover of the fucking thing.
I think
him and John Cena giving each other a hug.
I think in this game, the only celebrity they have in here is Jelly Roll. That's the only one they have in the.
Hey guys, I'm checking out, man. I'm gonna eat some food. I'm gonna fucking take a nice little nap.
Okay.
All right, guys. Yeah.
I'm
probably gonna end it. Yeah, good combo, guys. I'm gonna probably end it myself.
Thank Guy G for what did he give you? $3, $4, $5, whatever the fuck money he gave you to get us in here. You're welcome, bro.
I can go buy some trading cards.
You owe us $6 in positivity.
In Jew money. In Jew money.
Yeah. Shekels. Yep. Give us some shekels.
Did you just say Jew money?
Yeah.
Fuck those motherfuckers. Fuck them. Bye.
Fuck them. Fuck them all.
But we're gonna be wrapping it up here because we're at the 2 hour mark and it's 2 a.m. or it's about to be 2 a.m. and I gotta get some sleep because I got work in the morning. But
okay. I don't got nothing to do, so if you need me, I'll be here.
I appreciate that, Kabal. But I appreciate everybody for watching and tuning in. I appreciate Insane Gaming and everybody in the chat, and Will and Kabal for coming in.
Oh, no problem at all.
And we will see you next time, whenever that is. Well, I'll be live again tomorrow, but other than that, we will see you.
Howdy, y'all.
Till then, ta-ta for now, guys. Later.
Later.
For the house always wins. For the house always